Hello everyone, and I hope you all are having a really great day. And this is going to be the second video in the Bettering Your Days little series I'm having. This will just be the solution video. As you can tell by the title, this video will be about explaining in depth on how to successfully better your days and step-by-step directions you can follow to do so. And the way I do it, and that's worked for me. It's worked for other people as well. I mean, I've already given this information out to some people, face to face, and I've gotten good feedback. So I hope you guys give me good feedback too, and it works for you. Let's get straight into this. I'll be explaining, step-by-step actions on how you can better your days, set goals, set plans, and really just everything I do to ensure successful, profitable, and efficient days. Alright, to start, let's focus on the night before, because with anything, you have to prep. You don't just go straight into, a sports game or, whatever it might be. You prep a little bit, you warm up, and you get ready. What I'll do is just sit there, I either listen to music, sometimes even meditate, that works a lot, and just get more ideas for the next day itself. Write these things down. Whatever comes to mind, write it down, because it will benefit you and you don't want to forget them. So, what I'll think about is either things to help with, business. I just use the simple notes app on my phone. That works perfectly fine for me. If you want to use something else, go right ahead. But, just anything for things to do for the next day, anything to, for me personally, my businesses. And then another thing, just whatever to be, have a successful day. Sometimes this even includes, things to better myself, because, who doesn't want to better themselves? So if you think of anything to better yourself, that's important to put in there as well. For each one of these things I have a separate section for it. So I'll just have a little section and then tap down a little bit just to create some separation so you don't get too, mixed up. There's a little bit of organization to it. So I'll let you know when there's separate sections for things, so then you know when to, divide them. So during my night prep, I also make goals for the next day, because when you write them down, you are more likely to, remember them and just get them done. It is good to get in the habit of checking this note. I check it, I don't know, maybe 10, 12 times a day, just to make sure you're getting the stuff done that you need to get done and are organized like you planned out to be. I would shoot for at least 4 goals. Make them fairly small goals. Not super small, but make them achievable in that day, since these plans are just for the day. I have a separate section for these goals, so just make sure when you are making these notes, you just, make a separate section for where you'll put your goals each day. Alright, so lastly, I plan out my days. So, that just helps to keep things organized a little bit and just, make sure you get all the things done that you need to get done. And I make a separate section for this. Alright, so the morning. The morning is arguably the most important part of the day. If you start a good morning, that sets a good standard for the rest of the day. So just make sure when you're starting your morning, it's not too rushed. And, you just get some things done, though. Be kind of productive. Make a good breakfast. And, just sit down and get a little bit of work done. Don't, log on to social media and see what's happening on there. That's not a good standard for the rest of the day. Just sit down at your desk or wherever you work and just get some work done. Alright, so I have a few other things for every day that I have, and one of the things is quotes. I mean, I have 3 quotes that I keep on there just to look at every day, because it helps keep my mind better and keeps my mind in the right place. You can use whatever ones you want, but I will put my quotes down in the description below so you can see what they are. Another thing is I have a little section where I write down just all the reasons why I grind every day and work for my goals. You gotta find reasons to grind every day bigger than just yourself, because if you just think about yourself and oh, I can buy this, I'm gonna buy this, you're gonna get burnt out, really. I mean, maybe not, but chances are you probably will. So you gotta find reasons bigger yourself. That could be family, donations, really anything, maybe even some freedom for you and your family. When other people get involved, it just opens up a whole new realm of wants and needs to be successful. Having these on site, just a click away, helps keep your motivation throughout the day as well. If you have those reasons there every single time you open that, it's going to keep your mind in the right place. So, that's just important to have those reasons there. All right, my final thing, and probably the most important too, is what I call the 3 daily wins. So these apply to every day, no matter the circumstance. You just have to get these 3 daily wins, and I will explain these later on in the video. But just know for now, these are very important. You need to implement these. This is probably the main thing that will change your days. These are very important, as when you win each day, you're better than your yesterday's self every single day. So if you win every single day, you're better than yesterday's self. And that's always good. The 3 different topics are physical, knowledge, and mind. All right, first win, physical. So I try to go for a run, go to the gym every single day. Like, you don't have to work out 7 days a week, but at least get outside, either walk, just be active, do something to improve your physical self, because that'll go a long way. Physical is pretty self-explanatory. Just anything that gets you, physical activity. So even like hiking or fun things as well could count towards your physical win. All right, and my second daily win is knowledge. This can be, reading or training or studying for whatever niche or business you are involved in. For me, I do all 3 of the things I just listed, but you don't have to starting out. It's just what fits into my schedule and the time that I have. So, if you can, obviously that's a good thing, but you don't have to starting out. Just build your way up there. For me, I read, I watch videos on my niches or business, or post about them just to get more information in. Another thing is I'm also currently in training for cybersecurity, so that is another business I'm going to try to get into. My third daily win is mind. So this is simply just trying to get peace of mind. If your mind is scrambly and all over the place, you're not going to stay organized, and you're not going to get as much done as what you could be getting done. So, try to get your peace of mind and try to get control over your mind. You can't let your mind wander, even, for these random desires. Like, you can't be thinking all day, oh, I want this, I want this. You just got to get your work done. So you're not going to get it until you get the work done. So quit focusing on these random things that you don't have yet, that you're just wanting, and get control of your mind and get the work done. The best way to do this is just straight meditating. It's the best proven way to get this. So I'd shoot for 15 minutes a day, and maybe a little bit less if you're starting out, but 15 minutes is a good goal. And then as you get better, shoot for 25 to 30 minutes a day, or 25 to 30 minutes in one sitting. That is really a very prime time to get control of your mind and get the peace of mind that you actually need. You can do this whenever. I typically do it at night, but it is also very common to see people do it in the mornings as well. It's really up to you and whenever it fits into your schedule. Just make sure that you can get it done, because it's very important as well. If you can't seem to complete the goals that you're writing down, try to either make less goals or break them into smaller goals so you can actually get them all done until you get more efficient and productive, and get the better practice, and then you can work up to getting bigger goals done and stuff like that. All right, guys, that is about to wrap it up here, and we're just going to go through some final notes or final tips I'll give you for, moving forward with the information I've given you, and try to, better implement this into your lives. Now, I'm not saying you have to build up to where you're grinding the whole day, because simply it's just not necessary. Being consistent and doing it every day is more important than just picking out a little bit here and there, a couple of days here and here to just grind all day. Like, that's just not necessary. Just having a few small goals to get done every day will get you closer and closer to your goals, and honestly at a better pace than just grinding all day anyway. All right, I want all of you, no matter what situation you are in, to start implementing the information I've just given you and use this note to your advantage. Whoever watched this video is who gets this advantage. So use it and, start organizing your days and getting in the right mindset to push forward and get to your goals. This will guarantee you to be closer to your goals if you just do this every single day and listen to what I'm telling you. No matter what situation you're in, you can always be better. So, suck down that ego, whatever ego is there, suck that down, get it out of here, and just keep grinding and doing the work that needs to be done. Nobody's perfect, nobody's ever perfect, so keep striving to better yourself, because you can always be better no matter where you think you're at. I know this was quite a bit of information and quite a bit of steps, but you know, the more you start to do it, the more you'll see what works and like what doesn't work and how to get more efficient at it. So just keep doing it, keep getting better at it, and it will start to fall into place and you'll get better. Eventually, no matter what, you'll learn to like it, and then you'll start feeling better about yourself, you'll start looking better, and you'll start getting more stuff done and being more efficient and productive. As always, thank you for taking your time to listen to me. It really means a lot to me. And remember, we are all in this together.